Trillions of bacteria, viruses, and fungi live on and inside us, and maintaining a balanced relationship with them is key to our well-being. Together, these microorganisms form the gut microbiome, a complex ecosystem that performs essential functions in our bodies. The bacteria in our guts help break down food that the body itself can't digest, produce vital nutrients, regulate the immune system, and protect us from harmful germs. While we don't yet have a precise blueprint for what makes an ideal gut microbiome, we do know that diversity is critical. A healthy gut needs a variety of bacterial species. Many factors influence the makeup of our microbiomes, including our environment, the medications we take, like antibiotics, and even how we were delivered at birth, whether naturally or by C-section. Among these, diet is emerging as one of the most powerful influences on gut health. While we can't control every factor, we can directly affect the balance of our microbes by choosing the right foods. Dietary fiber, found in fruits, vegetables, nuts, legumes, and whole grains, is the best fuel for gut bacteria. When these bacteria digest fiber, they produce short-chain fatty acids that nourish the gut lining, improve immune function, and reduce inflammation, which can lower the risk of diseases like cancer. The more fiber you consume, the more fiber-digesting bacteria thrive in your gut. A recent study illustrated this dramatically. Scientists swapped the high-fiber diets of rural South Africans with the high-fat, low-fiber diets typical in Western countries, consumed by African Americans in the study. After just 2 weeks, the rural African group experienced increased inflammation in the colon and a drop in butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid linked to a lower risk of colon cancer. In contrast, the group that switched to a high-fiber diet saw decreased inflammation and increased butyrate levels. So, what happens to our gut bacteria when we eat low-fiber processed foods? Lower fiber intake starves the gut bacteria, leading to their decline and reduced diversity. In extreme cases, some bacteria may even begin feeding on the mucus lining of the gut. Certain foods also have specific impacts on the microbiome. For example, studies have shown that fruits, vegetables, tea, coffee, red wine, and dark chocolate are linked to greater bacterial diversity, likely due to their polyphenols, which are antioxidant compounds. On the other hand, foods high in dairy fat, like whole milk and sugary sodas, are associated with decreased diversity. How food is prepared matters as well. Fresh, minimally processed foods generally contain more fiber and serve as better fuel for beneficial bacteria. Lightly steamed, sautéed, or raw vegetables are typically more beneficial than heavily fried foods. Additionally, some preparation methods can introduce probiotics, helpful bacteria, directly into your gut. Fermented foods are a rich source of probiotics, such as lactobacillus and bifidobacteria. Fermentation, originally developed as a method of preserving food before refrigeration, remains a traditional practice around the world. Foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, tempeh, and kombucha not only add variety to your diet, but also support gut health. Yogurt is another fermented food that can introduce beneficial bacteria, though not all yogurt is equally helpful. Brands loaded with sugar and containing minimal live bacteria may not provide the same benefits. While these are useful guidelines, more research is needed to fully understand the intricate relationship between diet and the microbiome. We see positive correlations, but the gut is a challenging environment to study directly, and we don't yet know whether these foods are directly responsible for the observed changes in bacterial diversity or if other factors are at play. Even though our exploration of the gut microbiome is just beginning, one thing is clear: it plays a vital role in our digestive and overall health. The good news? You have the power to support your gut bacteria. By filling your diet with fiber, fresh produce, and fermented foods, you can nurture a thriving microbiome and trust your gut to keep you strong and healthy.